G'day YouTube, my name's Stephen and this is my first YouTube video. Generally it's going to cover what I do in my travels, any interesting things that I come across or do. I'm going to show a few little tips and pointers on creating stuff. Basically what I've been working on and doing. So getting started, be what I've done in the last week and what I've created. So let's knock onto that. Last night I went to a bar called Beta Bar. They're kind of a pop culture-y cosplay bar. They have video games, pool tables, board games, dance floors and anime playing on the walls. There it was a Gotham night, so the idea is to dress up as something I believe that lives in Gotham or is from the Gotham Batman world. Lots of Superman and Batman there and Robins, and a lot of the villains, Riddler and Joker and a fair few Two-Faces. I didn't want to go as a Batman or a generic run-of-the-mill character. I wanted to go as something that was a bit different and a little bit easier to do because I wanted to knock this out pretty quickly. I've got a book called Gothatopia and in it there's a character called the Gothamite. I thought, oh yeah, he's cool, I'll check him out. Turns out it's a character called Talon, and Talon is the assassin and go-to character of the Court of Owls, who were the socialites and hierarchy of Gotham that ran the city and protected it and controlled its interests. So the Talons were their assassins. So I figured I've seen that character there. I've watched Batman vs. Robin and that was all nice and great. So I started designing it and did a couple of designs, being the throw over for the chest armor, little beak, and the actual owl kind of shield plate for the chest. After doing that for a day, I sort of realized that there was a lot of work involved in that, a ridiculous amount of work. And I am not going to be able to knock that out, not without looking very, very bad. Granted, I probably wasn't going to look any better, but I decided that I'd go with a bit more of a cut down version. And in Batman vs. Robin, you have your talons, which are very basic. So this is the mask that I made. It's just a black foam mask with a yellow foam mask stuck on the top of it, shaped to my face so it sits nice and tight. And I just generally started with that, and then I grabbed some swimming goggles to go over the top of that, so you end up with your talons mask. And then I did some braces and gloves. Now, I didn't get this costume really finished. It was very quick and haphazard. I did it in one day. And I didn't get the actual clawy parts, which I was hoping to do, done. But for all purposes, it worked out reasonably nicely. Rocking up to the bar in it, just walking the streets wearing these bright yellow and gauntlets on my hands and made out of foam, probably not looking exceptionally great, was daunting to say the least, because I saw no other people dressed up. I didn't know where the bar was, first time, first night, and I had recently found out that it was a singles night as well, which doesn't truly bother me because I've recently become single, but I wasn't looking to exactly go out to a singles night and meet people. So yeah, we'll have a look at the costume on and the components that I made or purchased to just go over a black kind of outfit. So this is my costume. We've got a balaclava, the gloves and the gauntlets piece. Generally the gauntlet pieces are just Velcro, double-sided Velcro that I used to just fasten them down. The generic mask and swimming goggles for the eyes. Some toy swords with some more of the Velcro used to tie them together. And that way it made them very kind of stay together like so. And then just a binding wrap for some body fitness things. The gauntlets or braces, which just had a bit of Velcro stuck down to them, and then double-sided Velcro just put into the internal of them. So if you can see that, so the Velcro is just stuck down, and double-sided Velcro used as a binding so I could position it onto my arm and get it right. So this is what I made and bought to make my cut down version of a talon. So next I'll put it on and show you what it looked like. So this is it, gauntlets. I didn't have the time to get the little talon clawy parts done, but that would just make things a bit more harder. Yeah, so this is it. Put them over, so I can just pull them out. And yeah, beyond that, black pants, vest, shirt, got Velcro all over the place. Word to the wise, if you're going to be putting Velcro, if you can put a piece of material over the top of it, felt or something, that way you're not going to stick to other people's clothing or your own. So that was my costume. I hope you guys thought it was okay. It was a one-day throw together and it was probably a bad costume. But I tried and it came up okay. I was reasonably happy with it, though it wasn't finished. And I'm actually going to look into the comic books of the New 52 Talon and maybe a bit of the old Court of Owls comic books. See if I like the characters and if I have a better feel for them. And if I do, I'll probably go back and rework the costume, make it a bit more detailed and better. But yeah, for a day's work, and being that it only took me one kind of day out of working on my proper costume, not bad. In the next episode, I guess, I will show you how to make the foam mask. It's reasonably simple, straightforward, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So I'll catch you later, YouTube, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See ya.